Hey, welcome back, climbers, and today we are going to tackle something that I am pretty new to as well, and it's going to be how we're going to grade. And I'm coming up with my own scale, my own kind of model to go after, to try to find some great cards that are eligible for those PSA 10s, whatever service I decide to use. I want to get that top tier grade that I can get. And you know how we are going to go ahead and link it into our own channel, our own brand, and we're going to call it the C.L.I.M.B model. And C.L.I.M.B is going to stand for the collectability. It's going to stand for the liquidity, the icon status, the mint potential, and the bottom line value. And naturally, to try out this model, we got to have a case study, right? So these are the 5 cards that I have put through this model to figure out and kind of make a scoring system, a 1 to 5 scoring system, and an overall score that they have to reach in each of the C.L.I.M.B categories to be able to be determined a strong submit for those grading services. And introducing these from the left to right, we have the Kobe Bryant rookie for the basketball rookies. We have the Tom Brady Inception from Topps, I think it's 2014. We have 2023-24 Select die cut red, white, and blue for Josh Allen. We've got the Collectibility rookie from this year's Topps flagship, and the mystery redemption, the rookie redemption for Caleb Williams on the score for last year. So there's no way to do this except for going after the first grading criteria, and that's going to be the collectability. Collectability is going to focus on the athlete that's on the card, whether they're a top tier rookie, a all-time legend, or a current star that's been terrorizing the league for their whole career. Not just that, but is the card actually something relevant? Does this card actually have some type of importance or some type of eye appeal? Usually those brightly colored ones or low numbered ones are something that more people tend to like as those collector friendly ones. And like I said, we're going to go from a 1 to 5 scale. So here we go. We're going to look at this rookie card of Kobe Bryant. Now, in the collectability, we rated this on a 5. It is a rookie card for Kobe Bryant. And yet maybe this one isn't one of the more known ones, but that is a rookie card nonetheless. So we gave that one a 5. If we're kind of off, let us know in the comments what score you would give it. Then we have this Tom Brady Inception. Tom Brady's name alone is a reason to collect. People grab anything and everything that they can for Tom Brady. Plus, this is a little thicker stock card. This is from Topps Inception, back when Topps had the license the first time, seeing as they're going to get it again pretty soon. And this is the GOAT. So we gave this one a 5 as well. Now we're going for somebody who is currently in the league. He's a veteran, and he's been tearing up the league for years. And this is our select of Josh Allen die cut, the red, white, and blue. This one we gave on the collectability a 4. And not quite a 5 because this isn't his rookie card, or this isn't really like a highly numbered or something like that. But this is a Prism die cut color match for this player. So while it may not be one of the top tiers, this is something that is desired. And then we have Collectibility. This one kind of, this is a base rookie, and there's plenty of these, but the funny thing is it's highly desired. This is a very collectible player, a very collectible card. There's many sales of this card, and we went ahead and gave this one a 3.5. I think it should be closer to a 4, but I had to dock it some because, I mean, this is just the flagship base rookie card for this player. Then we have, you might think this is a base rookie, but this is actually a case hit for this set. This is the mystery redemption rookie from the score for Caleb Williams. Again, he is on the rise, a very highly collectible player. While this looks like it's just a base rookie, we went ahead and gave this one a 4 due to its case hit nature and the highly collectible player. And that's going to be the C for C.L.I.M.B. Next, we're going to be looking into the L. That's going to be the liquidity. Can we actually move this player, move this card? We'll start again from left to right. Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, this card sells around 10 times a month-ish, or right around that. So I would say it moves pretty well. There are many sales of this card, and people are always looking for Kobe Bryant. We gave this one a 5. Then it's this Tom Brady Inception. Tom Brady moves a lot, but these thicker stock cards they don't necessarily move as much. This one sells around 3 times a month, so we gave this one a 3. Not quite the score we're looking for when it comes to that liquidity. Josh Allen. As for this card moves also around 10 times a month. This is going to be scored at a 5. Collectibility moves a lot, over 10 times a month right now. He is hot. This needs to get moved as soon as possible. And Collectibility moves over 10 times a month. He scores a 5. And this Caleb Williams right here, that's around 3 times a month as well. Not quite as high as we want it to be. That is moving at around a 3. In case you're curious as to how I kind of came up with the scoring system, there it is. 3 was kind of my average. 3 equals 3. Now, if it's double digits and higher, that's going to be a 5. If it's between the 3 to 5, I mean like 4 going all the way up to, 3 to 10. If it's like 3 to 9, I gave it a 4. And anything lower than that, I'm pretty much matching number for number. 2s for 2s, 1s for 1s, or 0s. Now we're moving into our eye and our C.L.I.M.B model, and that's going to be our icon status. Are these people iconic? Is this card iconic? Icon status. All right, so here we go with the first one, the Kobe Bryant. This card, while iconic, not the most iconic of his rookie cards. There's a lot more prettier cards than this one, and we gave this one a 3. It is a rookie, but is not the rookie or one of the flashy rookies for Kobe Bryant. Then we'll go ahead and move over to the Tom Brady Inception. Again, this is not a very highly coveted card. I don't know what the issue is with it. I think it's a beautiful looking card. I like the thick stock of it, but not really moved. We also give this one a 3. Yes, it's the GOAT, but it is not quite the card people are looking for. Now we're moving over to the Josh Allen. We went ahead and give this one a 4 for the iconic nature. It is a color match. It is a prism. It is a die cut, and it is one of the cooler cards, I think, that you can get from this year for this player. I know a lot of people aren't fans of the die cuts, but the die cuts do move. They do move. So we gave this one a 4. Now we have another one of these base rookies. I think this has got to be more historical because it is his first rookie card and also the first rookie class that Topps has when they bring a license back. So, being that it is a boring looking base rookie, but it is an historic one, we gave this one a 3. And same could be said for this one right here. Yes, it is iconic because it is a case hit. It is also a pretty boring looking case hit where it looks just like a regular base rookie. So we went ahead and gave this one a 3. You could argue that it could go up to a 4, being the nature that it's a case hit, but let's look at it. You would never know this is a case hit just by looking at it. We just got done going over the iconic status. Now let's go over the mint potential. This is the likelihood that this card is going to get graded highly due to the image of it, due to how it has been kept. First and foremost, I'll go ahead and be quite honest with you. This Kobe Bryant card has been through the ringer. You can see that this Kobe Bryant card has got a lot of white coming through the back there. It is just falling apart. We gave this Kobe Bryant a 1. It has just not been kept to the fullest that it could be. You can see whiting on that corner right there. Just not where we need to be as far as submitting. Sad to see it. Then we have the Tom Brady. The mint potential for this. Now, we thought by first glance that this card looks very centered. We thought that this card looks very clean, and you would think that. Until we get to the back and we look at the centering on the back. And the centering on the back just isn't where it needs to be. It is a very left heavy, and just doesn't quite have what we needed to be to submit. So we went ahead and gave this one a 3. Now we have the Josh Allen. This one we put under use from our little tool, which I will show at the end. And we determined that this one is very centered. We determined that this one has a very clean surface and that the edges and corners are very clean as well. Please, in the comments, if you see otherwise, I want to know, because this is one of my first submissions and I'm just trying to get better at it. We gave this one a 5. I guess you could argue that nothing is perfect, so let's go ahead and lean towards a 4.5. Then we have our Collectibility. Our Concanupple, this one looks as clean as it can be. We had an initial smudge that was here, but we were able to take one of our microfiber cloths that we have here and rub that off and clean it off, and we were good to go. Besides that, the centering is almost where we needed to be, just about. The edges are clean, and the white background also will help us with that grading. Lastly, we have our Caleb Williams. And this Caleb Williams, very clean. The centering was a little wonky on the back, but it was still within the parameters that we need for submission. And we went ahead and deemed that one to be a 4.5. Not quite perfect, but it was pretty close. I think we can go ahead and knock that one down to a 4. And that Josh Allen, we can go ahead and knock down to that Concanupple was a 5. Other key things to keep in mind for those 3 that we deemed higher scores, we went ahead and looked up the gem mint rate. That Concanupple is a 50% PSA 10 rate. That Josh Allen is a 67% PSA 10 rate. And that Caleb Williams is an 81% PSA 10 rate. So they all, more times than not, or at least half the time, will PSA 10. So let me go ahead and introduce this tool that I have to help me out for the centering. This tool I got from Amazon. It is made by this company, Legends, and it comes with not just that, but it comes with a little centering percentages as well to kind of help you out on how to use instructions on how to use this. But I'll go ahead and do a quick little summary. You can buy it yourself and figure out exactly how you're going to use it, but what I do is I will line these corners up right here as this says instructed, and then I line up the numbered lines on the left and right to the outside borders of the card. And if you look, you can kind of see right in between the 2 and 3 are going to be those left borders. And then again, over here, right between that 2 and 3, maybe a little bit closer, both of them are a little closer to the 3, is going to be that border there. So that left to right should be right around 50-50. Last thing we're going to look at is once these things do hit a PSA 10, is it worth it? Is the price of them, are people buying them at a price where it's even worth the grading cost? So let's determine that. Let's find the value. Let's jump on eBay and see what we can find. So yeah, we already determined that pretty much that Kobe Bryant and that Tom Brady, they're not going to be able to hit that PSA 10 due to their centering or the surface issues, whatever it is. But for the sake of the exercise, let's go ahead and go through the model, get the practice in. We looked up the comps for these Kobe Bryant's PSA 10s, and the average for the last 3 sales is right around $343 for a PSA 10. Great deal. That value is a 5. That covers probably the price of the card. That covers also the grading fee, and you are going to make a little profit on the side as well if you can find that PSA 10 worthy card. Now for the Tom Brady. The Tom Brady, I could not find any sales, excuse me, of this card or any Inception card at a PSA 10 whatsoever. I gave that one a could not score, basically a 0, because there is none. Now, disclaimer, if you were to submit this and get a favorable grade, and you are the only one on the market with this card, I think that's an advantage. So, we may consider submitting this thing regardless, just because we'd be the only ones with it, right? So, argument's sake there, we'll go ahead and put that disclaimer out. Now, we have this Josh Allen. This Josh Allen sales at around, the last 3 sales were around $56 for a PSA 10. I don't think that's quite where we want to be, but does it cover the cost of the card? Yeah, this card sells for around $3 to $5. And does it also cover the cost for grading? Yeah, that's around $30, for everything for sending it out there to get graded, maybe $35. And if you can get $56 to $60 for that card, you made a small profit, maybe not the hugest one, but you did make a profit. Then we have this Concanupple. This Concanupple for the last 3 sales is selling for around $234, at least the average for the last 3 sales. And that does more than enough you can find those in all kinds of places. I think that sale is I think it's a little crazy how high that market is for as many cards as there are of Concanupple like this. But it sells, and it sells well, and it sells high. So we gave that one a 5 for the score. And the Caleb Williams, last 3 sales for a PSA 10 sells for around $87. That definitely covers this one. We picked up that rookie redemption for I think around 12 to maybe 20 bucks. And that grading fee is going to tack on, let's say, another $25 to $30. That'll put you right around, let's say, hold on, let me do some quick math. Here we go. That should put you right around 45-ish, maybe 50 bucks. And once you get that considered and submit it and get it back, you can sell it for right around 87 to 90. I bet you can get a couple people to pick it up for 100 bucks. There's a profit there. There's a profit margin. So, pretty cool card to grade there. Now, sorry for the rambling. I know I talk a lot, and I know I've been throwing around a bunch of numbers and a bunch of different scores, but I'll give you an overall scoreboard for what I came up with. And the Kobe Bryant got a 19, which was a new maybe. I'm not going to lie to you. That first part where I put, the mint potential was so bad, I don't think it's worth submitting. So it's probably not going to go. That maybe is going to lean more towards a no. Now, the Tom Brady is leaning towards a 14, and that's just because it's not selling. But if you want to disregard that because no one's selling it because they don't have it, but then you can get it and you're the only one that has it, you can make your own price. So I will be holding it raw, but there's an argument there to have just to show you. But overall, considering the B got a 0, that was a score of a 14. Now it could have had a 5 and it would have been a 19, also another maybe, right? Now we have the Conca Nipple. That Conca Nipple was a strong submission. That is sitting at around a 21.5. We will round up, and that will be a 22. Conca Nipple is a strong submit. That Josh Allen was a 22 as well. That is another strong submit. And that Caleb Williams is at a 19.5. We'll round up to 20. That is a very strong maybe. That's my PC, so I will be submitting it because that's my guy. And I also do think that his market will be trending up once the season starts again. And if he has one good game, price is going right back up. That's my Caleb Williams argument for you. But that's the scoreboard. Should be posted right here for you to see. And again, I want to thank you so much for checking this out. This is just a tool that you can use. Try the C.L.I.M.B model, see if it works for you. It's new to me. I just started making it right now, and I'm trying it out just to kind of try to track my success rate. And if I need to shift it around left or right, I will. But you're welcome to use it, and I hope that you've enjoyed the content and that it's been resourceful to you. So thank you so much for checking us out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join that climb. Also, there will be another video recommended in the end screen that's best for you to watch. But again, thanks so much, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Join the climb.